P.S. You indicated that you started in 2015 as PS. Where were you before as PS? Where were you before?
Office of the Prime Minister.
And what role did you play there?
Chief Technical Director.
Chief Technical Director. Okay. Because when you see the amount of systemic weaknesses and the blatant disregard for guidelines and principles, I just wanted to know if it was just a lack of experience. I'm just trying to understand why so many balls dropped. Can you give me an explanation about that? What do you think could have happened? No
Member,
letters?
I am not going to attempt to give an explanation. What I will say is that the weaknesses identified through the Auditor General, the Ministry of Finance internal audit, we have taken those things and we have been working to address them. As I mentioned before, the ministry did not have a procurement unit. So when the laws have been changed around the ministry, we were not equipped to be able to undertake the kinds of procurement. And I'm not making excuses, but I'm just explaining the situation at the time. We now have a procurement unit. So you identify the weakness that has come up, and you have to know within the system, the rules, the guidelines, see how best we can now address those issues as we identify them.
You do understand that it seems like the weakness has a lot to do with the PS herself. You do understand that. I mean, I think that's one of the problems that everyone has. When you respond, it seems like so many other people are to blame. Because I'm unaware of this, and excuse my ignorance, when one becomes PS, are they trained? Do they understand what their responsibilities are, Chairman? I just want to understand that.
I do believe so, and the PS would have indicated she has served in the public sector in other capacities, and prior to assuming this role, my one view is that she would have an understanding of the role. I mean, she has indicated what the weaknesses are. I know most of us, including myself, find the litany of breaches hard to comprehend and understand over an extended period of time. So there are systemic weaknesses clearly that existed in the ministry, and what we need to get going forward is what is the clear plan of action to address those, and for there to be follow-up to ensure that those things are implemented.